Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Danielle. Today we're going to use some props, okay? So you're going to grab a tennis ball and you're going to grab a pen or a pencil, a color pencil works as well too, okay? And we'll come to that a little bit later towards the end of our practice. So set your pen or pencil aside and we'll come up to standing, grabbing your tennis ball. We're going to start to work with massaging the bottoms of our feet, okay? So go and place your tennis ball down on the ground, and we'll start with our right foot. And if your balance is off, you can always use the wall to help with balance, okay? You can also do this seated in a chair or sitting on your couch as well too. Okay, so we're gonna start with just massaging the foot, okay? Just lightly on the tennis ball, just rocking just forward and backwards, okay? You can go as slow as you like, as quick as you like. Just massaging your feet, a little self-care here. I always love doing these exercises when the weather seasons change, okay? It's really great because we start to change into different shoes. We might be like in winter boots, or again, it can be really great if you're in sandals a lot as well too, to start to massage the feet. Okay, good. Okay, now I'm gonna just start to do some circles. Again, you can keep with just going forward and backwards. I'm just going to do circles just along the arch of my foot. Good. I also like to do this exercise on the sticky mat just because it helps keep the ball a little bit in place, even if it goes off rolling. It won't go like under the couch or under the table or anything. Okay, good. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go back to just going just forward and backwards, and I'm going to add just a little bit of extra weight just so I can start to get into some of those knots at the arch of my foot. Okay, great. Okay, so from here, I'm going to bring the ball, the tennis ball, underneath the ball of my foot, okay? So this area of your foot here, okay? I'm going to place my heel down, and I'm going to drape my toes over the ball. I'm going to try to soften them, and I'm just going to add a little bit of weight, pressing into the tennis ball. Okay. I'm just going to little pulsate that just back and forth, just nice and slow. And you can always hold it if that feels like a nice release for you. And again, just letting the toes relax over the tennis ball. Okay, good. And then I'm just going to work my way down my foot, okay? So now I'm going to move the tennis ball underneath the ball of my foot, okay? So underneath the padding of my foot, my toes are still going to soften over the ball, and my heel is still grounded on the mat, okay? This just kind of helps, again, with just stability. Okay, getting a little extra stretch in the calf. Good, and again, you can pulsate this by just shifting into the tennis ball and then back off of it, or you can hold it here, okay? Good. Nice soft toes, relax those toes. Okay, great. And then now I'm going to work the tennis ball towards the middle of my arch, and then same thing, I'm going to keep my heel on the ground, and then I'm just going to press, and again, just draping my toes over the tennis ball, okay? And I know I'm kind of showing it at a side angle here to kind of help you as you kind of transition through your foot. Okay, obviously the more weight you add, okay, the deeper the stretch, but don't worry, for everyone, the sensitivity on the feet is always a little bit different. So again, just go to your edge, go to where it feels safe, but also feels like a great stretch for you as well. Okay, good. And then I'm just going to slowly, again, just work down my foot. I'm not quite at the heel yet. I'm just going to press, my heel is off the floor now. So I'm just right above the heel. And again, just a little pulsating. You can even bring your toes down if you want. I feel a little bit bigger stretch with my toes lifted up off the mat. Still soft toes. Okay, great. And then now we're going to go into the heel. Okay, so then you'll bring your toes down, the ball of your foot down, and you're just going to press just a little bit into the tennis ball on your heel. Okay, good. I've got some bone spurs at my heel, so this always feels really good for me just to kind of massage that heel just a little bit. Good. Okay, good. And then we're just going to work the tennis ball again, just throughout the foot, again, just to get those meridians and those pathways open at the bottom of your foot. Good. And again, you don't have to move as fast as I am. You can move slow, you can do those circles, okay, whatever pattern feels best for your foot. Okay, And again, then the other side may feel also different as well, okay? So you might have to move a little bit different. Don't worry too much about that. Okay, good. Okay, and then we're just gonna switch to the other side, okay? So again, I'll just kind of come to this little side angle here. Okay, so we'll start off with just massaging, just forward and backwards, just rocking back and forth. And again, hanging onto a wall or sitting down if you need to. You can do the same thing seated in a chair on your couch. Good, okay, and I'm going to switch to the circles, just kind of circling the foot around the tennis ball. Great. Okay, good, and then I'm just going to work, and again, those little sections of the feet. Okay, so I guess I'm kind of breaking it down from the ball of the foot, the top of the arch, the bottom of the heel, and then the heel, okay? You can always, you know, move smaller if you want to. If maybe holding at the middle of your foot feels better, serves you better, you can stay longer in those increments, okay? So we're gonna start again with the ball of the foot, letting the toes soften over the tennis ball. My heel is down, and then I'm just going to press a little bit of weight. So I'm just kind of bending my knee here. Again, you don't have to bend your knee. That just feels right for me. And just pressing, pulsating into the tennis ball, or again, holding it if you like. Good. Good, yeah. And try to really just enjoy like giving yourself this nice little foot massage. Okay, sometimes I think we take our feet for granted. Okay, they hold us up every day. Okay, to get us to where we need to go. Even if it's just inside the house, right? Allows us to get up and move around, grab coffee, snacks, put your feet up, relax, all those things. Okay, good. From here, we're gonna move down. Okay, so I'm going right up underneath the bottom of the ball of the foot, so just the start of the arch. Again, toes are softened, and I'm just pressing into the tennis ball here. Good, holding the position or pulsating. Okay, great, and then we're gonna move to the middle of the arch. Again, my heel is down, keeping my toes as soft, not gripping them. Okay, just trying to soften the toes so you're getting lots of space in between each metatarsal, in between each toe. Okay, so we're finding a nice wingspan space between the toes here as well. And then right before the heel, okay, we're gonna go into that. And again, I like to have my toes floating off. If it feels better for you to have your toes down and kind of press into here. Good. Good, don't forget to breathe. Take nice conscious inhales and exhales. Okay, great, and then we'll go into that heel, okay? So pressing the ball into your heel. Toes down. Good. Okay, great. Okay, and we'll flush that out just by rolling again, just a little bit back and forth. Any figure eights, circles, you're welcome to do that as well. Again, just kind of moving the blood flow, moving the energy around in the foot to hopefully get it all up through the rest of our body, okay? Opening up those pathways, those energy pathways. Oh, this feels so good. My left foot's a little bit tighter than my right. Okay, great. Okay, so slowly start to just release, okay? And then, you know, just grab your ball, make sure it doesn't run loose or anything. And then just standing in mountain pose, standing in Tadasana, okay? Lift your toes up, spread them out, and then lower each toe back down nice and slow. Okay, good. Lifting your toes up, find a little bit of space, spread your toes out, and then lower your toes back down. Let's do that one more time. Okay, lifting your toes up. Okay, so your inner arches, your outer arches lift. Spread your toes as best you can, and then slowly lower your toes back down. Okay, turn your palms forward, and again, if your ball's in your hand, that's fine. Okay, so you have nice and tall, abdominals in, soft knees. Good, feeling nice and strong here in your mountain pose. Okay, good. And then slowly just start to fold forward, just nice and easy. Knees can be bent. We'll just drape over the hamstrings, drop your head, make it nice and heavy. Good, and you can bend one knee, then the other. Shifting back and forth. Okay, great. And then from here, we're just going to lower down, coming into a seated position, okay? And then let's start with our left leg crossed in front here. Okay, so left leg's in front, and then I'm just going to move my tennis ball off to the side. We'll reach our arms up over our head, interlace your hands, press your palms up towards the sky. Good, drop your shoulders down. Take nice full deep inhales, full exhales. Good, 2 more breaths just like that, just finding that rhythm of your breath. Okay, great, and then slowly releasing your hands. Okay, left hand down, right arm up and over, nice big side body stretch. Good, keep rooting down through your sit bones. Good, and we'll switch sides. Right hand down, left arm up and over, nice big side body stretch. Rooting down through your sit bones. Good. Slowly coming back to the center. And then folding over that left leg that's in front. Okay, so drop your head, make it nice and heavy. Good. Keep grounding through your sit bones here. Okay, and then if you'd like to go a little bit deeper, the left leg's in front, so we're going to walk our hands away from the left leg. So we're going to walk our hands over towards the right diagonal. Okay, we're going to ground our hands down and then really press into our hips. So hopefully we get a little bit deeper stretch through the outer left hip by reaching up in opposition here. Good, keep squaring your shoulders towards the ground, okay, so that left shoulder is in line with the right, and again, nice solid sit bones back and down, and feeling lots of length through your spine here, so making this really active. Great, and then slowly coming back to the center, we're rising back up, and then we'll switch the cross of our legs, okay, so right leg crosses in front, reaching those arms up over your head, let's interlace the hands, press the palms up towards the sky, bring your shoulders up towards your ears, and then shrug them down so you find that space. Good, navel into your spine, rooting down through your sit bones. Nice full deep breath, in through your nose and out through your nose. Okay, great, releasing your hands. Right hand down, left arm up and over, nice big side body stretch. Coming on up, switching sides, left hand down, right arm up. Rising up, exhaling, folding forward over that right leg. Okay, drop the head, make it heavy, press into your hands, press your sit bones back and down. Good, walking your hands over to the left side to ground and root through the hands to press your hips back and down to hopefully get a little bit deeper stretch through the outer right hip. For me, I even feel this a little bit in my back side body as well. Good, squaring the shoulders as best you can, lengthening the spine a little bit more. Okay, so make this a really active stretch rather than just kind of slumping over, okay? Really press into your hands. Good, use your arms to press your hips back, find that resistance as you lengthen away from the hips. Okay, good, and then we'll slowly walk our hands back to the center and we'll gently rise back up, coming right back up to seated. Okay, great, now we're going to grab our pencil or our pen. Okay, so the pen I'm using has a cap. I'm going to take the cap off so that it isn't in the way here. Okay, and again, you can sit in any position you like. If you want to be in the sole, in Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees out nice and wide, that's fine. You can sit on your shins. I'm just going to scooch just a pinch closer to the camera, okay? So with your pen or pencil, just like the tennis ball, we're going to take it in our hands and we're going to use it to massage our hands, okay? So at first here, just kind of rub your hands together like if you were trying to keep your hands warm, okay? Good, great. And then we'll let one hand sort of start to take over for the other, okay? So I'm gonna use the right hand to really help massage the palm of my left hand, okay? Good, getting even to the top part of the wrist here, okay? Good, and then I'm gonna switch, giving my right hand a break, and then again, massaging into the palm of my hand, even like the crest or the crease of my wrist, the top of it here, okay? Good. And again, you can go slow, you can go quick here. I'll slow it down just a little bit. And I'm just gonna switch back and forth between each hand, going back and forth for the palm of the hand. You can also do this pressing the palms of your hands together, fingers spread out, and then you can bring the pen, pencil in between to give yourself a nice little massage here. Good, again, I'll try to slow it down so you can kind of see how it's acting as a massage here. Okay, and I know for me, my finger joints are a little more sensitive. There's less tissue or muscle there. So again, just be mindful of your joints. Okay, you don't have to press as hard. You might have to go slower, but it's important to get, the blood flow going through our fingertips, through the joints of our fingers. So again, just be mindful, be a little more gentle towards your fingers, whereas you can be a little bit harder, adding more pressure to the palms of your hands. Even in those thumbs, especially those thumbs, right? We use our thumbs so much more than we normally do holding our phones, texting, typing on our computer, okay? So don't forget about getting into the thumbs a little bit here. And this is a really great tool to use when you're traveling. I guess now that we're not really going to work since we're in quarantine, even at the office, while you're at your desk, even if it's your home office, to give yourself a moment just to give yourself some stretches. As simple as these, you can do this all the time, okay? Not forgetting about those hands, giving them that nice loving care that they need as well. Okay, great. I think that's sufficient enough. Again, of course, stay longer if you need to, okay? Go ahead and give your hands and your pen, your pencil a rest, okay? And let's actually just shake out our hands. Good, okay, great. Okay, and then let's just circle the wrist. Go in the opposite direction. Okay, good. Okay, just making fists with your hands. Okay, great. And I always like to do this little wrist stretch here. Okay, so we're gonna reach our arms out to the sides. We're gonna flex through our hands, okay? Fingers point up towards the sky. Pressing through the heel of your hand directly out to the side. Think of pressing against a wall, okay? On both sides here. Drop the shoulders down. Keep pressing, breathing. Nice full breath. Okay, good. And then we're gonna fold in one finger at a time, nice and slow. Okay, so pinky finger, ring finger, middle finger, index, thumb, and then drop your knuckles down so you press the backs of your hands now into the walls. And then breathing here. Nice full breath. Keep pressing into the back of your wrist, pressing against the wall here, or imagining that you're pressing against the wall. Good, and then gently release, shake your hands out, nice and slow, nice and gentle. Good, arms lower down, and then just small circles of the head, just about 3 or 5 times in one direction. Good, and then slowly circling in the opposite direction. And again, about 3 to 5 times. And gently just bringing your left ear to your left shoulder. Okay, staying here or reaching your arms out to the sides, okay, for a little added extra resistance, okay. Staying here or bringing your hands over your right side of your chest and then pressing down into your chest and your pecs so you get a nice stretch through the right side of your neck. Okay, good, and then staying here or dropping your chin towards your left shoulder and gently just moving just in this plane, going back and forth, bringing your chin down and then level with the floor. Okay, and only if this feels good. You can stay in that first position. Good. Great, okay, good. Releasing your hands, bringing your head back in line with your spine, and again, you can pick your head up. And then we'll switch sides, right ear to right shoulder. Good, reaching your arms out nice and long. Staying here, or again, pressing your hands over your left heart, the left side of your chest, okay? So finding that resistance to press down. Okay, good. And then again, slowly dropping your chin towards your shoulder, or bringing it back in line. Good, nice and slow. Great, and then gently release your hands, and then again slowly bring your head back up in line with your spine. Good, inhaling, arms up over your head. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. 2 more just like that. Inhaling, arms reach up. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Last one, inhaling, arms reach up. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Close your eyes, roll your shoulders back. Take a moment just to acknowledge how you feel right now. How do your feet feel? How do your hands feel? How does that affect your entire body? And then slowly just begin to smile, okay, in honor of your practice. Go in peace, Shanti, Namaste. Bye, everyone. Thank you for this nice, quick, short class. Tender loving care, that self-care we all need in our practice, all right? Have a great day.